Guys, it's Gio with PDO Max, and we're going to talk now about some smooth threads. So smooth threads are phenomenal for creating collagen, elastin, and bringing fibroblasts to the area. We want those really more superficial, not necessarily hypodermis, but between the hypodermis and the subdermis. So we're not going so deep that you're ever going to hit SMAS with these smooth threads. They're there to stimulate the collagen and the neocollagenesis. So there's a few ways we can do it. On her, we are going to do what I call stacking. So we will put your first thread in, and then we'll put a second thread in right above that. So we'll put one in, then the second one, and that's how we're going to go with all of them. On her, we're going to be using the 30/38. How do we decide what size thread we use on people? You go by the length of the area of the anatomy. Some people have a wider area, so you could use 29/50. Most people, 30/38 is great. If they're really small, 30/25. If we were going to do barcode, and we will do a barcode on her, we will put 30/38 going this way, and 30/25 going this way. So 30/38 going horizontally, and 30/25 going vertically. And what I like to do is you like to pinch, and you can basically see that where I put the line is where she has a line. So you should be able to visually tell where you want them. But if you can't, just pinch and you'll see where you should put them.
All right, so on our smooth threads, these are the 30 gauge 38. And we're going to start on our bottom row first. And as Gio said, it doesn't matter necessarily which direction, as long as you feel comfortable. We're just going to go right under the skin. We're going to go ahead and lay that first one.
And while she's putting these in, let's discuss. There's normally more bruising with the tiny sharp threads than there are with the lifting threads. Why is that? Well, we're hitting that capillary layer. So and they're little sharp needles, so there is a chance you'll go through a capillary, where when we're working deeper, we're away from that capillary space and we're in more of the vein artery space. And that is why you don't shove cannulas through, and that is why we don't use needles for our lifting threads. All done.
All right, so I'm just holding the marshmallows. Some people are very technically savvy and can do all these at once. I'm a little bit more, I kind of got to do them individually.
Neither way is right or wrong. What is important is to sort of push the sponge up as you pull the cannula out or needle out, so that the thread has some counter traction, counterbalance, to make sure the thread doesn't come out with the cannula.
Okay. Now we're going to do our
30/38. Let me get you some 30/25s.
Little pinchy here. 1, 2, 3, poke.
So I like a practitioner to come from the lip, because you're getting and breaking up where it's adhered down at the lip and help get rid of that vertical line better.
All right, deep breath. 1, 2, 3, poke.